now you've mastered AI art and you've created a collection of beautiful artworks, you might want to sell your artworks to create an income. Now, there are a number of different ways to go about this. Some involve uploading them to marketplaces and receiving passive income, recurring income. Others involve creating one-off collections which you sell to people. I'm going to take you through some of the different ways that you can monetize your art. So the first is to use a marketplace such as creativemarket.com. And from there, you can upload and sell collections of your art for designers and artists to use. For example, they might use them in websites, on apps, on social media, to put on their own products. You can create different sets of aesthetic images. For example, this person has released a set of 25 Japanese-inspired patterns, which you can see can be used on books, on plates, on furnishings, and much, much more. These sell at $24 for a personal license, all the way up to $250 for a commercial license. What works really well on sites like Creative Market is creating a selection of assets or patterns that are in the same consistent theme. So this might be Japanese, this might be floral, it could be retro, it could be anything. This is something that I've been doing for a number of years, and previously I created these by hand, illustrating them or making them in Photoshop. But now the process is a lot easier and you can create stunning collections easily with Midjourney. Another way to monetize your AI art is to upload your images as stock illustrations and artworks to sites like Adobe Stock or Shutterstock or iStock. From here, every time somebody buys an image, you'll receive a royalty. Here are some examples of the abstract artworks that are being sold currently on Adobe Stock. Another option is to open up an Etsy shop. Etsy is a marketplace where you can sell your goods. Now, you can either print out your artworks and sell physical versions of these, or you can sell digital downloads to people on Etsy. Here are some of the artworks that are being sold and are popular on Etsy right now. You can see this interior design of neutral decor is very popular on this site. Etsy is great because the fees that they take are fairly minimal, whereas on stock websites they take a huge amount, and on graphic marketplaces they also take around about 50%. Another approach you can take is to create a collection of NFTs. Now, NFTs are non-fungible tokens, and they're essentially digital assets that people get the rights to own, and this is kept on the blockchain. One of the most popular collections of NFTs are the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and here you can see what they look like. There are a number of these apes in different styles with different hats, different expressions, and they've changed hands many times. You can see that they're currently being sold for 81 Ethereum each, which at today's exchange rate is roughly $161,000. This is something you could easily use Midjourney to create. Another way that you can make money with your AI art is to take commissions. You could go through a marketplace like Upwork or Fiverr and look for illustration and artistic jobs. For instance, here is a children's book illustrator that's needed, and the price is $1,250. Another option that you can explore is print on demand, and that's where you can take your artwork and put it on different pieces of physical merchandise. And what's the great thing about print on demand is that you don't actually have to create the product until you've sold it. So a website like Redbubble will mock up how your artwork would look on different products, for example, cushions or a dog scarf, printed artwork or t-shirts. Then when a customer purchases this object, it then gets put into production. So there you have it. There are quite a few ways that you can go about monetizing your AI art. I think there is an opportunity to create a really substantial amount of income using this new method of creating art.